Welcome to Circleville, Ohio. This is the second game of the Ohio High School Football Association. Hello, my name is Martin King, and I'm here with Gary McNeil. The Red Raiders had kind of a rocky start, but we're kicking off right now. It's a low driving kick taken by Circleville. They take it right back up the middle, gain of about 15 yards, and it's going to be down to about the 30-yard line. Gary, what was your opinion of the first ball game?
I think the first ball game, London, they're usually a second half team, and they did get rolling after the second half. They got rolling pretty good. We've got so many weapons. It's scary. It makes me wonder if the coach is really going to know how to use all these weapons and keep everybody happy. So we've got another chance to see what's going on here tonight. Play time.
That's very true, and London is right where they like to start. They love to be on defense first. They do a little misdirection play over the right side. Nothing doing. Gain of about 1 yard on the play.
Number 10, Nate Walker on the carry for Circleville.
They got Nate Walker listed as a wide receiver and a
stop for London.
Defensive back.
I guess he's playing both ways.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Division III high school football, a lot of the teams have to do that because you just don't have enough players, enough talent on one team. London lines up in the traditional 5-2 defense. They do another misdirection play to the left side this time. He shakes one tackler but loses the yard they just gained. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. What about this London defense?
Well, I think it'd be fair to note that this London defense, they're running across the front line. They're loaded up like around 250 pounds per player. So averaging 250 pounds or more, you're looking almost a small college team there. So let's play ball. We'll find out what's going on.
That's very true. And 250 across the line for high school football, that's not small. And they're very, very quick individuals, too. This London high school team has tremendous team speed. They're looking to pass now. It's going to be a little flare to the right side. He shakes one tackler, and he gets the first down. That was a gain of about 13 yards on the play.
And what made that play really come off like that is that once he collected the ball, received the ball, he went against the grain, and it's hard to pick up a player when he goes against the grain like that. I was surprised he didn't get more yardage than he did.
That's very true. We have a player down the field. See if you can get a number on that, Gary.
London goes about 2 and 3 deep at almost every position, so I'm hoping this isn't giving somebody a chance to play. But we do want everybody to get in there when they can.
I'll tell you what, last week that was very evident. The way they were running backs in and out the game, it looked like the drive-thru at McDonald's. I mean, it was crazy.
We just got an update as Pete Grulke is down, and he got knocked out in the scrimmage against Miami Trace. But he's a hard-nosed kid, so I don't look forward to hold him down too long.
Gilkey got up and walked off the field under his own power. Big pass rush. He's got a man, and we're going to have a flag on the play. Pass interference. They ran the receiver underneath the deep backs, and he tried to come up and cover it and just
right over his back.
Right over his back.
Did that look like pass interference to you?
Yes, it was very pass interference.
Because he did go for the ball. He knocked the ball out of his hands when he came over. So
bumped him in the back a little bit before the ball got there.
Pass interference against the Red Raiders is the preliminary signal.
We've been known to be accident prone.
That's true.
Get a lot of penalties early in the game.
That's from in the last 3 years. That's really the only way teams can get yards on London is they give it to them. With this defense, but 4 shutouts last year. And they have 5 starters on defense coming back, 7 on offense, and so much talent from freshmen all the way up through, it's unbelievable.
And speed to spare.
And they will show their team speed in this game. They line up in the full house backfield. They go over to the left side, nothing doing. The only way you're going to beat this London team, you're going to have to open it up, because if you think you're going to solely run the ball against them, you can forget it. It's just not going to happen.
And I think what they're trying to do now is to make something up, to draw the defense in to the inner line so they can go outside or throw that little quick pass like they did, just the little outside pass like they did a while ago.
That interior 5 of London is tremendous. They don't allow nothing. And that swarming defense, not just one tackler on the ball carrier.
Yeah, there's usually 4 or 5 on each tackle.
At a minimum. They line up in the straight. Oh, great play.
See, he almost made that on that last completed pass. He just barely missed the ball trying to tip it off and they complete the other one. So
that was good. They were right on that one. They lined 3 receivers up on the line on the right side. A really strange formation.
If the ball had got out there, there might have been trouble.
There was nobody out there to stop him.
Nobody out there to stop him.
He had 2 blockers in front of him. They come back out and they got 3 receivers again, same formation, split to the right side. And it's going to be the option, nothing doing. Nothing doing.
The ball carrier is number 11, Nate Hammond for Circleville. There is a gain of about 1 yard, 4th down, 9 yards to go.
We got about 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first
number
quarter.
81, Drew Dwyer. And number
Circleville's about ready to give the ball.
Ron Myers on the stop for London.
4th and 9.
Now here's where the fun starts.
Yeah, because anything can happen. We got
number 2, Billy Hamilton in punt formation
13,
for Circleville.
Corey Bennett back.
It's a fake punt.
It's a fake punt.
And it's going to be London ball. He didn't get the first down.
Which is really not a bad call because they're still they didn't give up too much with the fake punt. They're only like, what, 30-yard line, 25, 27-yard line. So it's probably just as good as a punt.
If they punt it and it goes out the end zone, they're in the same position anyway. They were in a precarious spot on the field.
Yeah.
Too long for a field goal and kind of too short to punt. I don't believe he made the first down, but they're going to measure it anyway. We are playing in Circleville, and we all know about home cooking.
All depends on the spot of the ball.
They say it's a game of inches. First down, Circleville.
First down, Tigers.
Game of inches, we couldn't see the ball because the whole team is right there in the area where the ball was, so the cameraman, I'm sure he didn't get a shot of the ball.
It had to be close, though.
And it depends on where the spot goes, so like you say, did he make it, or was it hometown cooking? We're not going to get into that. Let's not blast their fish.
No, it goes both ways, whether you're in London or in Circleville.
Yeah.
Hometown's hometown, no matter where you go. They lined up 2 and the option's going to the left side. He's got a little bit of running room. He breaks 2 tackles. And he's close to another first down.
Hamilton. Brian Hamilton. Billy Hamilton.
Josh Larkins on the stop.
He seems to be the primary back. He's got some good moves. He's pretty quick. Very elusive.
The ball is on the 23-yard line.
Because I can't find them.
The London defense, they need to make a big play here. They got about 8 men on the line of scrimmage.
That's 2nd and 3.
Whoa, and he's knocked for a big loss there. It was a loss of about 3 or 4 yards. That's exactly what they need. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
On the carry.
Ball's back on the 25-yard line.
Williamson on the stop.
2nd and 5.
For the Red Raiders.
7:19 to go in the first quarter.
About 1 yard, 3rd down, 4 yards to go. The ball on the 24-yard line. Would Mr. Hammond please report to the press box? Mr. Hammond.
It's awful nice of the Circleville people to let us use the press box to do this game from.
That's true. They have very nice.
I'm over the air for that.
Very nice facilities here. Very nice. Quarterback sneak. He goes back. Takes it right back up the middle, and he's going to be close to a first down.
Number 44, Scott Sims on the stop.
And we got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. These guys are slowly pounding out the yardage, and they're hanging on that ball for quite a long time, too.
We're going to get a measurement. And if they didn't get it, it's going to make it 4th down. But they did get it.
First down, Circleville. The ball is on the Red Raider 20-yard line.
Now that's where the defense got to tighten up and show their stuff. Getting down into no man's land now.
This is where Young London defense usually shows, you know, their best, is when their backs are to the wall and they have to produce. I still yet in the first game it was they had control of the game pretty much the whole time, but there was just no. They never got pepped up and getting enthused. Maybe it's going to take a team to score early on them to get them worked up.
Yeah, because even though we won big, it just seemed like a dull game. And we got
Number 2,
Billy Hammond once again. He probably picked up a couple yards there.
He seems to be their primary back, their go-to guy.
Number 75, David Nagy on the stop. Gain of about 2 yards.
5'7", 148 pounds. He's a junior. Billy Hammond is.
He's not very big, but I tell you what, he can move, and he was dragging a couple players there on that play.
Yeah, you can tell he's been in the weight room.
They come back out and looks like they're going to pound it right back up the middle. They only got one man split out, and they try to go over the left side, nothing doing.
Back to Billy Hammond. I think they lost about 2 or 3 yards.
Number 36, Josh Larkins on the stop.
Got a 3rd and 8 on the 18-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd down, 9 yards to go.
3rd and 9.
The ball is on the 19-yard line.
And the scoreboard says 3rd and 10, so which is it? 8, 9, or 10?
We'll take the 10.
Yeah. A little under 5:15 left to go in the first quarter, and London has yet to touch the ball.
That's rare. And they're going to have to open it up. And they try some trickery, nothing doing. Tremendous pass rush right there, which is London's known for.
Number 85.
Bo Williamson.
Bo Williamson gets in and breaks that
9 yards to go.
up. Like you said, it was tremendous pass.
That Bo Williamson, he's an athlete. He does it all.
6'5". He's a big kid. 230 pounds. Where are we at here? No, Bo's only 180. He's a senior this year.
He can light it up at any moment. They're attempting a field goal now. This will be now they're calling a timeout. That's a pretty long field goal. It's about what, a 35 yard or
35 yards, yeah. Okay, once again we were rolling. They're getting ready to evidently setting up for a field goal. We'll have to wait and see. It could be a fake.
Ryan Ankrum prepares to
got a left-footed kicker too.
Soccer style. Here's the snap. The hole's good. The kick's up. Got a shot.
Got the distance. I haven't seen any.
The kick is no good.
London's going to take over. The kick's no good.
London takes over on downs. First down, 10 yards to go.
The press box announcer said it was no good. No official really ever signaled.
I didn't see it, but evidently it was no good.
The ball will be spotted on their own 20
Where we're standing,
yard line.
I couldn't even see the official. Okay, now it's time for this offense to take over.
And who's going to start at tailback? Doesn't matter. Harris.
Fred Lester.
That was Fred Lester, number 33.
Too many balls on the field. They had to stop the game.
This London offense can make a team scared. And they go back and they're going to Lester off the right side. He breaks one tackler, and he's gained tackle by about 5 people.
Is the ball carrier for London.
What did he pick up?
On the stop of the Tigers, number 11.
Gain of about 1 on that play, Gary.
They give him 2, I think. Give him 2 yards.
And number 58, Pete Shaw for the Tigers.
We got the ball with 5 minutes to see how long we keep it.
Second down, 11 yards to go from the 19-yard line.
We lost the yard.
London sets up in the pro eye. They're going with the flip to Lester. He's got a blocker, and they shut the hole down pretty fast.
He's not going down too easy. They had 2 guys hanging on right there. And he carried him for a good 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, you can see he's been working. He's definitely been in the weight room because a year ago, a little hit there, and he was young. But now you can see he's matured a little bit more, and it's a lot harder to bring him down.
And if he happens to get a step on 1 or 2 of them, it's Katie bar the door.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you.
That's it. He's an all-state track runner. There is no substitute for speed.
You got that right.
And they're going to Lester again, and there he goes. He's got one man to beat. And that was a touchdown saving tackle right there.
He's able to hang on to his arm. Kind of scared me because when he had that ball, he used to be very fumble prone. And it kind of scared me there for a minute. I thought, oh, here goes the ball. But he hung on to it.
From the Red Raider 43-yard line.
And I've seen the notice already. He's still in the game. Or did they switch him yet? Because London switches their tailbacks in and out. They run the plays and they have four of them.
I think they got Harris back there now.
They have Harris in the backfield now at tailback. And the play action pass. He's got a man wide open. Oh, not quite. He had him wide open and just didn't quite throw long enough.
Pass just a little bit short.
He had Bo Williamson. He was wide open.
Number
2nd and 10.
Nate Walker breaks up the play for
43-yard line.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
That would have been about a 58-yard strike, too. I think he threw it a little bit late because he opened up real early.
Yeah.
Perfect play action pass. Well disguised. They're back in the pro eye. And they're going back up the middle to the big fullback.
Number 44, Scott Sims.
Scott Sims. He was a tremendous player last year. Great defensive player also.
2 yards.
Yeah, and Sims bulked up quite a bit over the season, over the summer time. I guess he went to a few camps and really got into it.
The ball is spotted
could very
on
well
the
be
44-yard line.
Division I prospect this year.
He's definitely a big kid. This London team each year, the last 4 to 5 years, they've just gotten better and better each year. And they continue to impress me year after year. Now they're doing the rollout. He's looking to pass. Now he's looking to run. Crosses the line of scrimmage.
Number 12,
short gain of about 3 yards on the play.
From here, from where I was seeing, I thought he would go ahead and run the ball. He looked like he had a lot of room there.
The play brings up a 4th down, 6 yards to go.
I believe that play's designed. He has his option. If it's there, run it. If it's not, he still has the option to throw the ball.
Right.
In punt formation for London, number 81, Drew Dreyer.
Drew Dreyer set the punt. This is rare for London punt.
Yeah, it really is.
This is something you won't see them do very often. Because usually they're scoring.
Like we say, it's early in the game.
Very good punt, wobbling. Fair catch down at about the 24-yard line.
Number 11, Nate Hammond.
Nate Hammond, he does everything for him. He runs all the plays. He returns punts, returns kickoffs.
Heard a rumor he's going to be selling popcorn in the stands at halftime. That's pretty much the name you keep hearing over and over again.
Yeah. Evidently, he's their main player.
That's an accomplishment for a man who only weighs 148 pounds. He seems to be pretty tough. London still on the 5-2. They run to the option to the right side. Nothing doing.
Billy Hamilton on the carry.
Billy Hamilton once again.
For London. Number 67.
That's about a 3-yard loss in that play, Gary.
Clay Miller made that stop there, and I see Hamilton is going to be a beat-up kid before the night's over.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get his carry.
You have to go to the hot whirlpool when he goes home. It's 2nd and 12, and ball's on the 21-yard line.
Now, this is where London likes to keep a ball club, on their end of the field. The whole game. Looking to pass. He got a man out there. That's a good hit, but that was
beautiful hit.
Beautiful.
Number 10.
Fisher went down with it.
Sean Kahn, number 14, on the stop for London.
Receiver ran a very good round that play. That quarterback seems to have a pretty decent arm.
Yeah, he does.
Pretty accurate.
The ball is on the 27-yard line.
They got a little bit of it back. They got about 6 yards, 6 or 7 yards on that play.
At quarterback, he's 5'10", Nate Hammond, 5'10", 163 pounds. He's a senior too, so he's probably he's coming there with senior experience.
Nope,
there goes Hammond.
Guess who? And he's close to a first down.
Number 2, Billy Hamilton.
Very close.
For Circleville. Number 44, Scott Sims.
We have another measurement. We haven't won one yet.
No, we sure haven't.
First down,
No, they're not even the measurement. First down.
Circleville so far hasn't done too bad to move the ball in the middle of the field anyway.
They get their backs to a wall on third down, and boy, they're not scared to run him right back up the middle.
Yeah.
Misdirection plays, which against speed, that's really the only thing you can do, is hope they overcommit to one side. Now they're looking to pass. There's the rush.
Well, London last year was very vulnerable to the pass.
pass.
We did have one kid.
The intended receiver, number 9, Ryan Ankrum.
Sean Kahn, he had quite a few interceptions.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Bennett did pretty awful good.
7 in 2 games almost.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
But he doesn't really have the speed either, so he's playing, most of his is on instinct. He has a feel for the game and where the ball's gone.
I think the defensive line helped them a lot with shielding them from the pass. A lot more, teams couldn't pass on them. They didn't have a choice because the rush was just too great. And it looks like they're going to open it up here. Guess who?
Billy Hamilton.
And he's got more yards this rate. He's definitely going to get over 100 yards. He keeps getting the ball like this.
See, and this is one thing I often wonder, can it hurt some of our backs, because we have a tendency, we have so much talent to work with that you got to run quite a few times, I've always believed, to get into the flow of the game, and all of a sudden you break one. But if you're not in there on that time you're supposed to break it, it's hard for a coach to have that much talent, I think, and really keep everybody happy.
That's true. You got to get warmed up. You kind of wonder if they can figure out different ways to get people the ball in different areas of the field. Man split to the left side now.
Time runs out for the first quarter.
We have a penalty flag on the play.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
They may have taken too much time. Into the first quarter, London nothing, Circleville nothing. And I think Circleville had the ball about close to 10 out of the 12 minutes.
It's true. That's really the only defense against London. Goes, if their offense is on the field enough, they're going to light you up. It's going that you can't stop them.
Yeah. At this point, I would say, I don't know who I could say is controlling the game. But like I say, time-wise, Circleville has got the upper hand so far. As long as that score stays nothing to nothing, we ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's true. Just play a little bit of OT. They picked
No, we ain't playing OT because I ain't had supper yet.
They just moved the ball back 5 yards. And the coach of Circleville is hot.
We just picked up 2 penalties. We had one of the fans here say, "Want to know where that home field advantage is going to?"
Well, they owe us one.
I think they might have lost about 25 yards on them 2 penalties. I'm not really sure what happened to bring these penalties on.
I think the first one had to be a delay of game.
That's what I was thinking.
This one, with the coach out on the field arguing with the referees, he might have said something unbecoming a head coach. And I think we got an unsportsmanlike, yes, it's always unsportsmanlike conduct. Personal foul.
That can happen.
Really easy. Signal is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers.
So the quarter's over and they still haven't changed. Did they change into fields?
Yes.
No, they're getting ready to change.
The quarter has now officially ended.
We're changing into the fields now.
Tigers and Red Raiders tied 0-0.
So officially the quarter has ended, 0-0.
I think the coach is going to definitely be giving Circleville a motivational talk. He's out there right now.
I got a feeling that the coach might have been going by the scoreboard watching the time, and maybe he felt like he had a legitimate argument as far as how much time was left. Or did they really have a delay of game?
If it was delay of game, why didn't the clock stop?
You got me.
Oh.
got
Third and a month.
it's the scoreboard said it had 3rd and 99. I guess it's 3rd and 27.
And they're definitely going to have to open up a little bit. And he's looking up, taking it right back up the middle, a little quarterback sneak. Nothing doing.
So I can almost fairly assure you that there's going to be a punt this time.
Play
4th and 27.
loses approximately 1 yard. It'll be 4th down, about 28 yards to go.
Who we got back?
Punt formation for the Tigers.
Is that Artis back? What's Artis' number?
We got Con and Bennett back to receive.
Hamilton. No.
And there's the punt, and it's going to be out of bounds. Very, very short kick. And we will have tremendous field position.
On the Circleville 48-yard line.
48-yard line. That's really good field position.
For the Red Raiders.
Maybe we can make something work now. You know, penalties can be play a big part in the game. And this could turn the game around for us.
It is now
That's true, because we had a situation last year where we had 300 yards rushing and 305 yards in penalties. I mean, it got crazy.
And anyway, if you get teams upset with the penalties they're getting, and all of a sudden they're arguing amongst one another, then you got them beat.
That's true. It definitely happens.
It's probably too early in the game to say that.
You got Fred Lester in there now, and they're flipping it out to him. Takes it around the outside. He gets a hold of the jersey. Gain of about a long 2 yards on the play.
He just couldn't seem to turn that corner there.
Nope.
Number 27.
We're going to get some tearaway jerseys.
Some cutoffs or something.
2 yards. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. The ball is on the 46-yard line.
There's nothing like being close to breaking and somebody grabs your jersey. Not that I would know about that, but I just assume that's the way it is.
Oh, okay.
I really never had speed.
We get some Hulk Hogan stuff to put on him.
Lester still in at Ted back. They go to the right side now. He gets a very good block. Scott Sims made a very good block right there to spring it for a couple extra yards.
Number 3, Tyson Whitcraft on the stop.
Looks like we're looking at about 3rd and 5.
3 yards to go.
3rd and 3.
If you notice that Scott Sims, when he goes up the middle or goes around the end to block somebody, he crushes people.
Yeah, he does.
He hurts them. The crunch ain't the tackle. It's the guy he blocked before the dude got there.
Got DJ
the freshman
come in the game.
The freshman sophomore just entered the ball game. He played some last year as a freshman, and he did a tremendous job last week. And that's who they're going to. There he goes. He's got the 1st down.
I'm really looking for him to be one of their main players before the season's over.
He could definitely become the go-to guy because he did a great job last week.
Yeah, and it kind of surprised me they put him in this early. Because usually he hasn't been getting in until basically the game is won or the second team gets in. This looks good. This is a good sign. Like I said, they got so many weapons. What's you going to do with them? You got to keep them happy.
Lester's back in now. We've only seen 2 tailbacks so far, or 3. There,
he took a good hit there, didn't he?
Number 33, Fred Lester.
Crowd's kind of paused to see if he was going to get up.
And I think the guy who made the low hit got the worst end of it.
On the stop for Circleville.
Hammond on the stop. He's going both ways.
2 yards to go. The ball is on the Circleville.
Bennett in, Lester out.
Yard line.
I haven't seen 20. This is awful. Harris.
They fake it up the middle to run the option. Nope. They give it to Sims right back up the middle. Nothing doing.
Number 44, Scott Sims on the carry.
I haven't seen Harris. He got hurt last week, so they may be. I'm not sure whether he's up for the game yet or not.
Number 55,
I haven't seen him in the game yet.
Maybe that's why DJ's playing.
It could be.
3rd down, 2 yards to go.
Because we found out a couple of years ago, with the talent they have, there's no need in forcing an injury.
That's right.
There's no need. The sophomore's back in the game, wearing the famous number 34. There he goes, right over the right side.
And
he just ran over a tackler.
What I said, didn't I just say he's the man to look for? DJ is going to be tough now.
He's a sophomore, but I think he's going to develop also, like you said, the go-to guy.
For Circleville. The play brings up a first and goal. The ball is sitting.
He gets a couple runs like that under his belt, and they won't be able to keep him out of there. They'll have to put him in there.
There's something about that number 34.
Yeah. That was my number in Little League. And he goes again.
And he jumps the tackler.
Number 34, D.J. Jackson on the carry.
He reminds me a lot of Bo Jackson.
Number 53,
the way he's built.
The way he's built, short, stocky, and he's very quick to get to the hole.
And strong as a bull. He got upper body strength that's unreal for no more than he's been lifting weights and stuff like that. As you can tell, I'm not much of a football commentator, and if I get out of line, you let me know, Mark.
Oh, no, Gary, you're doing a commendable job. Commendable job. There he goes. Everybody's getting really quiet here because they know he's going to get it, and he just takes it in for the score.
What was that? I think that was
the ball carrier, number 13, Corey Bennett.
Corey Bennett took that one in. Yeah.
Bennett takes it in.
So London gets on the board first with 7 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second quarter. London takes the lead 6-0. And if this kid is on target like he has been the last 4 or 5 kicks, they might have to go outside that fence on the other side of the track and get that ball.
Is the kicker.
4. Here it comes.
John the holder.
Kicks up.
Pretty.
And it's good.
The point after attempt is good.
London jumps up 7-0.
7:28 remaining in the first half. London 7.
Tobin is a very good kicker. I'm telling you, before this year's over, there's going to become a situation. The score is going to be tied. London's going to be down by 1 or 2 points, and he's going to kick a long field goal to become the difference in the game, and it might even be in the playoffs. But the kid is a very good kicker.
I'm going to hold you to that.
All right.
Okay.
If he don't do it, I'll shave my head.
Again. London setting the kickoff. We got Hamilton, Walker, and Hammond back to receive for Circleville.
Number 47, Clark Tobin.
I kind of hope that Hamilton doesn't get it because I think that kid is kind of, he looks like he could be very elusive.
Yeah. You give a player a ball long enough, he's going to break one on you. He was kicking them back as far as the 5-yard line, almost the end zone last game.
The way they're set up now, they may have to back up to receive his ball if he gets off like he was last week. I don't think they scouted us very well. Get a good one.
That low driving kick. One of the up men grab it, and he takes it. Oh! Somebody caught his leg. He stumbled, but he had running room.
He looked like he might break for a long gain there
for a minute. Buster Walker.
It looks like the field might be a little slippery too, because I've seen a couple officials fall down already tonight. And I know they got 10-inch spikes.
Number 30.
I've been in Columbus all day, and driving down from Columbus, I didn't see any rain, but here the around the field is wet and the track's wet and all the bleachers are wet.
Yeah.
So evidently it rained a little bit here, where they watered down the field to slow us down a little bit. Full house back for they got like
a little trickery here.
The misdirection. It looked like they had about 9 mil in the line of scrimmage.
Nate Walker on the carry.
Nate Walker carried that ball that time. He's a 6-footer at 152 pounds. He's also a senior. So far, we've seen 90% of their main players have been seniors.
Drew Dwyer on
this team is not very big.
A gain of about 7 yards. Second down, 3 yards to go. The ball on the 44-yard line.
This team's not very big, but it seems from pretty much they have very good team speed. Kind of not quite matches London, but they're right up there. They got 2 men split to the near side, and they go right back up the middle with a little trap. Gain of about 1 yard on the play. They always seem to come through on third down. Maybe London can hold them here and just keep mounting something.
Salyers on the carry. Number 85, Bo Williamson on the stop. The play brings up a third down, 1 yard to go.
He's like a 3-sport player. He runs track, plays basketball. Of course, he's 6'5", and he'll probably start in basketball this year.
When you see him catch some of these balls this year, he looks like a high jumper too.
Yeah.
He can sky with the best of them. Illegal motion on the offense.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
Nate Walker moved a little bit before the snap of the ball after he was already set.
I'm glad to see you got your signals, the referee signals now a little bit better than you did last year.
They keep changing they get more technical and technical every year.
Yeah. Used to be offsides, then it was illegal motion, then it was
encroachment.
Yeah. Lord knows what it would be next.
The 5-yard penalty brings up a 3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Kind of makes you wonder why they have a big meeting to name a new penalty. Just give it the same penalty, just give it a different name.
Yeah. I hope they're not in the penalty mode.
Here they go. And they're looking to pass now. And the rush right on him.
The rush was there because the receiver was wide open. Had the pass been there, it would have been
defending for London, number 85, Bo Williamson. 4th down, 7 yards to go. Bill Hamilton is in punt formation of the Tigers. Number 13, Bennett. Number 14,
That was John Wilson with the rush.
For the Red Raiders.
Drew Dreyer with the rush on the quarterback. He's the one that's been putting on the tremendous pressure.
Good punt, left footer.
Uh-oh, and we got a run back. He takes over the left side. Excellent return.
I thought there for a minute he was still going, but there's somebody shooting out front of him.
Number 14, Sean Kahn on the return. Hamilton
I think they put Sean Kahn back there to return for he's sure-handed. They know he's not going to fumble, they know he's going to catch the ball. Harris must still be hurt.
Yeah, he must be, because Sean is a very solid football player. He came on last year. Him and Bennett, they were like shining stars. They just seemed like to come out of nowhere and help carry the team all the way to the playoffs.
And both of them aren't flashy, but they're just very fundamentally sound.
And there we go. Oh, we got trickery here. That's a lateral pass. He's looking downfield, and it's going to be picked off.
Number 14, Sean Kahn.
That was a good play. The man was open, but I really don't think he had the arm to get it there.
I don't know whether he had the arm or he was running to his left trying to throw back right. He didn't really get set up to make the throw.
7-yard line.
So the play was there, and the kid was wide open. But I think the defensive man got up on, was that Kahn made that pass?
Yes.
The defensive man got up on Kahn a little bit too quick.
Sponsoring a 50-50 split the
That was an interesting play, because I remember 2 years ago in the playoffs, we got burned on that play. It wasn't a lateral, and no penalty was called. Now they're looking to pass. No rush. He's got a man out there. He overthrew him.
We got a lot of oohs and ahs going here, too.
Hammond's pass was intended for number 8, Ryan.
The press booth is rocking up here.
Yeah.
They wanted that one bad.
Well, the passes have been pretty much out there. It's just that we got to, I think they're starting to see that we are vulnerable to a pass. So far, they haven't really connected that many, but everything has been right there. It's just a matter of 1 or 2 steps, and it's completed pass for them.
That's true, because their quarterback's very good. He's got very good arm on him. In fact, too much arm on that play right there. And he's looking back to pass again, and that's what they want to do. There he is. The ball was stripped away from him by Kahn. Nevertheless, it's a first down, and they're in London territory.
That's right. We got 5:19 to go. First down on the 40-yard line.
Gary, I think they're going to have to drop more men back in coverage, because it's pretty much one-on-one.
Yeah.
And their receivers are running very good routes, and you're starting to get some protection up front. They're going to have to put more more DBs back, or they're going to have to get a pass rush going here. They're through. Because this quarterback is very accurate. And now they're opening it up with the run. There he goes. He's close to another first down.
Yeah. They're mixing up very well, and they got, right now I think London's kind of beat
Number 13, Sean Kahn, and number 36, Josh
Billy
London
Hamilton,
on the stop for London.
he gets a couple steps, he can go a
Second
little
down,
bit
2 yards to go.
They're going to have to step up and make a big defensive play here.
London 32-yard line.
too. Unleash some of that power, huh?
They're going to have to.
Well, it got quiet all of a sudden, didn't
Yes, it did. A hush comes over the crowd. And they're opening it up. They've been splitting men to either side almost every play. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak. He's got the first down and then some.
Number 11 is Nate Hammond on the quarterback keeper.
It's either Hammond or Hamilton, one or two.
Number 13, Corey
That's
Bennett
pretty
on
well
the stop.
executed play there by Hammond too.
Very good blocking.
It is a
Slide
first
off the
down,
tackles.
10 yards to go for the Tigers.
That's what it looked like from here.
Yeah,
The ball is on
right off the right tackle.
Red Raider
He just moseyed his way on up the
25-yard line.
field for a gain of about 7 yards.
Usually a play like that takes good faking.
Yeah, exactly.
And him and artist for London also, both of those boys seem to fake very well.
Oh, he fooled me several times last week. And there they go again. They're splitting them out.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
Last week the game was virtually penalty-free, and now we got yellow hankies flying
The illegal
everywhere.
procedure against the Tigers is the preliminary call.
And the Tigers pick up more minus yardage. The Tigers been moving the ball real well. This seems like these penalties have been
The
hurting.
5-yard penalty makes it first down,
Heard
15
them,
yards to go.
That final drive, they were mounting the drive before, and they
Ball
got
on the
penalized
30-yard line.
20 yards with no time on the clock. Now they got 2 men split to this side. Now he's looking to pass. He's got him open again. That was not very good hitting right there, right?
Nate Walker.
They had 2 men right there on. The catch was made, but nevertheless the hit was jersey tackling.
And it seems like so far that play is there. And I look for him to go to it more often.
They haven't been able to stop it yet, Gary.
Play brings up a second down, 7 yards to go. The ball on the 21-yard line.
Like here, the ball's on the 21-yard line, second down and 6. So they're knocking on our door again.
Again, they're mounting another drive. They've just been unable to put it in the end zone.
Trying to get down in the trenches and get busy.
There they go. Touchdown. Right back up the middle. Guess who?
Billy Hamilton.
Good guess, Gary.
Yeah, that was a pretty play. I had to give him credit. That was a beautiful play.
Excellent play. He broke one tackle. He was gone.
Yeah. Doesn't even look like he got touched after he broke that one tackle.
Gary, he didn't. Boom, right off the line of scrimmage. They got an arm on him, and it was over.
That was a good series of downs there.
He's small, but you can't arm tackle that kid.
We might have a game on our hands tonight.
All right. The holder, Ankrum, the kicker, of the point after attempt.
We were talking about computer points last week, and these are the tough games right here that you need to win if you want to be able to make the playoffs.
That's for sure.
Oh, we had a man in there, almost blocked. But the point's up and it's good, and we're all tied up.
7-7. And once again, they controlled the time on the clock. We got 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And I'd venture to say they've carried probably 7 minutes of it.
At least, if not more.
We got our touchdown real quick, and then they just took over and kept the ball.
Mounted the drive, really had 1 third down play in that drive, and it was a third down and very short in the position on the field where you would have had really 2 downs to go for it.
So now we got the offense got to go back to work. We're just going to have to do something about that pass. I keep seeing that red light on that stop button there, and I think he's got a cigarette and he's getting ready to burn me with this thing.
I hope London starts doing some burning, because I tell you, we last year we were a big play team. We really haven't seen the big plays yet. We've seen drives, which are very impressive drives, but London's been known for their big plays the last 3 or 4 years.
Let's hope we get one here on this kickoff.
Prepares to kick off.
Got DJ back D-Day Jackson back on the kickoff this time.
And is that Lester too? And there they go. They're setting up the block. Right back up the middle. There he goes. He's got one man to beat, and he got him right at midfield.
And fumble.
Circleville ball. I don't believe it.
That's the first fumble we've had this year.
Recovering the fumble for Circleville, number 44, Jeff Wilson.
He took the kickoff right back up the middle, and the second he hit midfield, he had one man to beat.
One man unloaded a perfect tackle, and it was all over.
It looked like he put his helmet right on the football.
Right on the ball.
That was a very good open field tackle on a runner like that.
Yeah. And we still got 2:34 in the second quarter, and we don't have the ball again.
You can say the momentum has definitely switched.
I didn't hear what he said, but I got a response from the crowd somewhere.
This is almost unbelievable. With 2:34 to go, London has only had 2 possessions in this ball game.
Yeah.
One was 6 downs and out, and the other one that was the drive which led to their score. From great field position, they had Circleville's 48-yard line. If you're going to beat them, this is the only way to do it. Keep them off the field.
And Circleville's got great field position right now. And the way they're throwing the ball, they take up a lot of yardage real quick.
Little delay on the field.
Okay, we're back live. 1st and 10, Circleville's ball on the 48-yard line.
And they're looking for him to pass, and they're looking to pass wide open.
Hamilton pass is complete to number 2, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton, who else?
Number 13.
Gary, on plays like that, when the man, all he did was, he went and when he got into the secondary, all he did was simply turn around and hit the seam. The defensive backs have to come up on that. If they don't challenge it, they'll run it all day long.
Have you picked out the type of defense we're playing back there? Is it zone or
they're
man
playing a zone defense totally, and all they're doing is going into the secondary, hitting the seam. That's all they're doing.
Automobile with their lights on. NVN737.
And now they're going back to the run. We finally stuffed that one right there. They've been doing a pretty good mix.
Billy Hamilton on the carry.
When you're playing a zone, you've got to come up and challenge it.
Yeah. And like I say,
number 67,
let's get out of this mess here with a 7-7 tie.
Josh Larkin.
Like I say, we're hoping the second half's always been our game.
That's us.
We'll find out.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
Right now we're being put to the test early.
Guess what? This is a good test it is. Teams are really going to be watching this film on what to do, especially if they have a good quarterback. And it looks like they're going to be looking to throw again. And he is. And there they go. And they hit the seam. Wide open. He dropped it.
Got a break there because it was right in his hands and he dropped the ball.
They went out
a better pass.
Right underneath the deep backs, turned around, little hook pattern.
Was intended for number 10, Nate Walker. 3rd down, 10 yards to go.
We got 3rd and 10 with 1-1-1 left on the time scoreboard there. Still 7-7.
I don't think it would hurt London to blitz right now, Gary, to get something, just get something happening.
Just to break some kind of momentum there.
Maybe scare that quarterback a little bit. They're looking to run, and he got a big hole in the. Whoa! What a hit!
Billy Hamilton on the carry.
Knocked his helmet off.
What a hit! Knocked the helmet right off.
Kid, he comes up
clapping. He wants more.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to give it to him. He was well on his way to a 1st down, and somebody just shut the door on him.
The ball is on the 26-yard line.
4th and 5 on the 26. 45 seconds to go in the second quarter.
London's going to take a timeout right here. They're going to talk this one over. This is a big play.
It's definitely a big play. Well, so far, it's been almost all Circleville.
It's true.
What can we say?
We had great field position, a short drive, and scored. They pretty much controlled the pace of the game. And they have a full house backfield. And they're trying to draw London offside. Now they're going to call timeout. They never intended to run the play.
We're down to 24 seconds.
Fans, a reminder that at halftime, both the London and Circleville marching bands.
How many seconds do we have left, Gary?
Got 24 seconds left.
And
4th and 5.
They're driving 4th and 5. He's looking to throw deep. He's got him right there. Nope, they were trying the hook and lateral play. It's going to be rolling completion, and they're going to roll him down.
And London takes over with 16 seconds left in the first half.
That's going to be a first down. They're talking it over. The referee initially ruled the completion. His knees were down. They were trying the hook and lateral play where the receiver does a hook and then flips it to the receiver. And now they change it. All right.
I get ready to say a home field advantage getting ready to get us again.
Because he did throw the ball. If they ruled the completion, they'd have to rule the fumble.
Yeah.
Because he threw the ball right back out.
Well, but he was already down.
Yeah.
So was it a fumble? If he's already down on his knees, that's the end of the play.
If they ruled him down.
But can you catch the ball and be down and still be a complete pass?
Yes.
So then it wouldn't have been a fumble because it was down, but a completion, right?
True.
10 yards to go.
But they didn't rule the completion. And London takes over.
Little trivia here.
Here in Circleville, Ohio, it's a beautiful night.
Oh, it is. Couldn't be asked for a better night.
I came here last week, it got kind of chilly, and I came here in a turtleneck and a sweatshirt and like to burn up.
Well, you got to learn to watch the weather. Did you do read now, don't you? What you doing?
Not have time. I'm always traveling from coast to coast.
Yeah.
Doing games here and there.
I think the cameraman thought we was off the air there for a minute. Like, we're not really taking up too much time. We got the band setting up to come on. I think the London band's going to be coming out first. Got 16 seconds to go in the half. London takes over on the 25-yard line.
And they got them split way out. They might be possibly trying to try something
I don't
here.
look for us to do anything.
They're going to run it.
Trying to run a fundamental play and run the timeout.
Hold on to the ball. That'll be the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Number 33, Fred Lester on the carry. Stopped by the
And somebody calls
line for
timeout.
Circleville.
4 seconds left to go in the first half. Time to run one more play.
Timeout London.
London calls timeout, and I have no idea why. If you're going to try something, it seems like they would have tried it on the first play. Excuse me. I can't understand why you would run a play right back up the middle and then call timeout to run another one.
Okay, we're back live.
Getting set
Ready
up.
to roll again.
Last 4 seconds, Gary. You think we're going to try something?
I don't think so. I don't know why we would. I wouldn't take a chance on throwing the ball.
Here we go, and they're flipping it out to, who's that, Lester. He breaks one tackle, jumps over another one. He goes up the sideline.
And he picks up about 20 yards.
He's going to look good on the stats, so.
Look good on his stats.
As the half ends.
Well, we're going into half, Gary, 7-7.
A real tight ball game. Even though they've controlled the ball most of the time, we've been able to hang in there. So like I say, we can just hope that we're able to break it down. We see the coaches going out here now, going over to give Bob Marr what they're finding out up here in the press booth. So we'll be back right after half, Martin.
All right, in Circleville, Ohio, and well, Gary, in my opinion, the first half is it's not really so much what the London offense hasn't done; it's what they really haven't been given a chance to do. The offense of Circleville has kept London off the field, and they've kept their defense reeling. It's pretty much has been the story of the first half.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of the way the defense has reacted, even though they did score, and Circleville has had some big plays. London still has, they've rose to the occasion. So I'd like to know, we're looking at a 7-7 tie right now, and it's a very good possibility that things could break open here in the second half.
I'm looking for London to start taking control of this game and start taking over in the second half and change the time of possession is almost really more than 2-1. And I'm looking for London to take it over this half and really take control of the game.
Yeah, we will be receiving the first kickoff is second half, so that's going to be a plus. At least we will start out with the ball. You know, we had that one kickoff return and a perfect tackle coughed up a fumble. I think we was on our way for another touchdown in because we had great field position off of that. So it's just a matter of ifs and ands and buts right now.
You're exactly right, and I'm looking forward to an exciting second half.
So stick around, folks, because we're just a few minutes away from the second half. Teams are back on the field now. London was, they took their time about getting back out, so evidently there's going to be some heavy game planning for this second half of the game.
Individuals who have purchased reserved seats.
The coaches seem to come back up to the booth with confidence.
Yeah,
they seem to be pumped too.
They feel like they must have seen something they like, something maybe we can counteract and get back in this game like we want to be in. Not that we're out of it, we just want to be in it a little bit better.
Because we're used to having control of every ball game usually we're in. We pretty much control the pace of the game.
That's right.
Congratulations to her and to all those who...
The clock is set to go. That's the first time I've seen them take this much time with halftime already run out, and neither team is really out set up on the floor to receive or kick off.
We're doing the second half coin toss formalities.
Okay.
1-1 and deferred in the first half.
I didn't know they flipped the coin at both halves.
Well, they don't flip it. It's just a formality because when you come back out, you defer to the second half, and then they make their decision. They chose to receive. And the second half, they don't know. You might choose to kick again. You might want to kick for both halves. It could be a rainy day, real muddy, and you want to kick off, get your defense on the field, and just keep them down that end of the field. So it's a formality to go back out, and you have to say whether you A, want to receive, or B, you would like to kick again.
It's great to be up here with a football encyclopedia. I learn something new every time I get with you. Lord knows I got a lot to learn when it comes to football.
I wasn't the greatest of players, so I tried to be at least a student of the game.
There you go.
Again, Circleville High School Athletic Department would like to thank Donato's Pizza and Kroger's of Circleville for their many contributions to the Circleville Athletic Training Department.
Meyer's out there talking to him.
Your contributions are well
he's letting them know.
appreciated.
It's going to be a rough second half.
Yeah, because both teams are really fired up tonight. And both teams coming in here with the win, so it's a situation where we're looking at points too, trying to get these points to go into the playoffs. Both teams have to win.
True.
We will be having
You're looking at a vastly improved Circleville team this year too. They've come a long way. It's evidently there how much they've improved defensively and offensively. They've adopted some weapons of their own.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a pretty good halftime drawing here. They got the winner's going to get $238. That's only half of the pot that drew. I don't know what kind of pots we get in London, but that's pretty decent.
That is. And we didn't even get a ticket.
I know.
Or if they'd be upset if somebody from the other team won.
As we start the second half of play, Circleville will be kicking off at the flagpole end of the field, kicking to the scoreboard end to number 13. Corey Bennett.
Got Corey Bennett and Fred Lester back to receive. We also got DJ Jackson on
is number 9, Ryan Ankrum.
Right side of the field, setting back to receive. So we got a good receiving core back here.
They're lined up for him to kick this ball pretty deep. And we're finally getting set.
It's time to play football. We got this soccer-style kicker, number 9. That's Ryan Ankrum. I can't even pronounce his name.
And there he goes.
And it's a good kick.
A little man can kick, and he comes up on who's that?
Got Bennett with the ball.
That's Bennett. He goes over starts on the left, goes over to the right a little bit, and the gain of about 15 yards on the play.
Returned by number 13, Corey Bennett.
We'll take over about the 29-yard line.
On the stop for Circleville, number 26, Buster Walker.
So now it's time to see what kind of offense London's going to come up with.
The Red Raiders take over first down.
Get something mounted early in the game, get something rolling here.
30-yard line.
Would you rather score quick or keep the ball and score?
The type of offense London has, I'd rather score quick and then just keep on scoring.
Yeah.
just keep loading it up.
Number 33, Fred Lester.
So far, I'm very proud of him. He had fumbled the ball, and he had fumbleitis early in the year last year.
Number 27, Travis.
It's just a matter of time. He gets enough handoff. He's going to break one.
That's true.
Pick up 6 in, but he can pick up 60 real easy.
He's dangerous. That's what I like about London. They can drive and they can hit you with the big play. But the thing about loading up, you put the other team on the defensive, and then that's where you can start just driving the ball down the field and milking the clock.
We got DJ running the tailback now. Here he comes around the left side.
And there he goes. He had a little bit of running room, and they shut him down. He's going to be close to a first down.
I did see Harris out of pads, so I got a feeling that we may not see him at all tonight.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
That's what they need. They need to nurse the injury. An asset to the team, yes, he is. Very big asset. But it's not worth ending the career over. So we want him to heal up and get well real fast.
Yeah, we wish him the best. 3rd and 1.
He's got it, and then some.
This kid, I'm telling you now, he's a ball player. I love to watch him run.
He's incredible. He's determined to get redemption for that fumble.
Number 54.
We got running backs for days, and he's only a sophomore.
We have the winning ticket for the 50-50 split the pot, which is worth $238. It is a green ticket, number 507368.
You got it?
507.
Let me check.
Check our ticket that we didn't buy.
That line up in the eye. Right back up the middle.
I'm going to tell you what,
Scott Sims,
Artist is faking his tail off.
Yes, he is.
He threw me that time. I wasn't sure who had him. I was trying to watch them both.
The whole team, they play it out to both sides. He plays the fake on out. Last week we scored a touchdown, and I said, I thought Artist scored, and he even so far and went to the end zone and spiked the ball that he didn't have.
On the Circleville 39.
Tremendous job.
That was a good pickup by Sims there. Makes us 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line.
That's Scott Sims getting some PT. He's starting to get in the ball now. He takes him to another first down.
Number 3, Tyson Whitcraft on the
Sims is running. He's running awful hard. Awful hard.
First down.
I'm gonna get over here.
First down, 10 yards to go. The ball is on the Circleville 24-yard line.
He is one big fullback.
He really is, and strong as a bull. Scott Sims. Well, London's moving along pretty good. 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line.
And here's the drive you were talking about. They're mounting it, and there they go. Whoa!
Yeah. I think somebody might have missed their blocking assignment there.
Yeah, the assignment definitely was missed.
He was picked on right in the backfield. I think he lost a couple yards on that.
There is a loss of 1 yard of the play. Second down.
I heard pads cracking that time.
The ball on the 25-yard line.
They run him out, and who they run in?
I like the way they got their speakers set up because they're not blowing right back in our face. They're blowing out. London speakers are blowing right back at the people.
Whoa! High toss. Good grab by Bennett. That was a high toss on the opposite. You don't see it too much of already. He's usually pretty sure-handed.
Right. Bennett's an all-around athlete. I expect him to catch that ball, that toss.
There's a gain of about 4 yards.
He's very sure-handed.
Third down, 7 yards to go. The ball is on the Tigers' 21-yard line.
Got a 3rd and 7. We got to mount something here. We want to keep the ball. I'll be looking at that field goal you was talking about.
You never know.
And we got the short yardage man. No, he needs 7, so DJ won't be in there right now.
And there they go.
Now we picked up about 5 of them.
Number 13, Troy Bennett on the carry.
That was Bennett. They're in 4 down range. They get 3 or 4 on that carry. They're definitely in 4 down range.
Number 44, Jeff Wilson on the stop.
Well, according to the scoreboard, it says 4th and 4.
4th down, 4 yards to go.
The short yard man you were talking about just entered the ball game.
Did he go in?
Yeah.
Okay, we got Jackson, and they'll probably be loading up for him because they're probably expecting him to carry the ball. This could be a really crucial point in this game right here.
Here we go. This is a big play.
They got about 9 men on the line. Yeah. Somebody messed up.
Penalty flags are down.
Looked like he had some running room over there too. Two players got hooked up.
It looked like their helmets were hooked up. I didn't know what this was doing there for a minute.
I thought they might be Kisner's right.
Looks like penalties against London. If the penalties against us, what do we do now?
The procedure against the Red Raiders is this preliminary call.
That hurts. Now they might have to go to a pass now.
That brings the ball back to the what?
The penalty brings up a 4th down, 9 yards to go.
23
the ball is now on the Circleville 23-yard line.
Right on, wasn't we?
Good eye, good eye.
This kind of changed our plans,
now.
I believe.
Now they're looking to throw. He's got protection. Now he's being rushed. He unloads. He had a man out there incomplete.
And right in the area where it's very well could have been a 1st down had he been able to catch.
He was real close.
Pass was kind of low, but it was good effort just for artists to get out of the grasp of that tackle. I'm just glad he didn't throw it into a defensive man's hands.
At the YMCA
that happens so often.
You get
pushed out like that.
Fun and friendly competition for
this is the reason why I would love for the team just to hit real fast. If you drive like this, you drive down the field, you start to gain the momentum, but if you don't finish it, you start to get discouraged. And now it's Circleville's opportunity to mount something.
And look for Hamilton to get the ball. Here comes a reverse end around.
Scott Sims made that tackle, and if he didn't grab his legs, he had about 30 more yards.
Number 44, Scott Sims on the stop. There is a
it looked like Sims practically grabbed his shoestrings on that play, but he had about 20 more yards to go if he didn't make that tackle.
Yeah, it's a good play on Sims' part. Evidently, he must hit him a lot harder than we thought he did.
For more information on the 1st annual Community Challenge Day, which is October the 1st.
We got a 2nd and 4 on the 28-yard line. I thought it was an ankle.
Anyone who's in the concession stand this evening can give you further information and registration materials. The Circleville Athletic Boosters are also sponsoring their 3rd annual golf outing. It will be held on Saturday, October the 1st at Pickway Country Club. It will be a 4-person scramble.
I got to talk too soon. I see Mike Harris is out on the field.
Tom Hammond for more information.
Well, evidently they do take their pads off at that time. Maybe
Saturday, October 1st.
Just assumed that I see his pads off, he wasn't going to play. But I see he's out on the field now, so evidently they're going to use him.
He must strictly be playing D because he has yet to enter the ball game on the offensive end.
If he has, I don't know if it's his first time being on D because I haven't noticed him.
Let's try to key in on him a little bit here, see if he's favoring his ankle or anything, because he was in excruciating pain last week.
Yeah, I believe it was a left ankle. He's got on 2 different types of shoes there.
Yes, he does. Looks like his legs taped up pretty high on the right side. And he does seem to be favoring it a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like it from here, because you can't tell. He might just be loosening up.
We have a time
in here. We got an update on, well, I'll bring it to you just after this play here. Like I said, I see Mike Harris in the game. I'm glad to see that.
London ran a little blitz on that play, and they got away from it. He's going to have the 1st down and then some, and another big hit. Whoa!
It's Nate Hammond and Hamilton. These 2 guys are just eating us apart. Well, the update was, I was going to say, is Pete Bouquet is out for the rest of the game with an injured ankle. So we won't, he's out of pads and sitting on the end of the bench, so he won't be back in the game tonight. And we wish him the best. We hope he's okay, too.
Nate Hamilton for Circleville is sitting on the sidelines, number 10. Evidently, he must have twisted an ankle, and he seems to be in excruciating pain on the sidelines over here in Circleville. And he may not enter the ball game again.
Number 2, Billy Hamilton on the carry.
Billy Hamilton doesn't go up the middle too often.
No.
He'll usually either go off tackle or around the end and wear us out. He's awful quick.
He got upended on that play.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Finally, we stopped him for a short game.
I couldn't tell who made the tackle.
Now it looks like they're going to open it up again. That pass worked so well in the first half.
Yeah.
And that's what they're going back to. He's looking deep. He's got a man, and he dropped it.
Pass right in his hand, a perfect pass. And it would have been pretty close to a first down had he been able to hold on to the ball.
This quarterback's pretty, I mean, he knows exactly where his receivers are going to be, and he hits the spot every time.
Yeah. I haven't seen him throw any Hail Marys. He's throwing accurate, good solid line, almost a line drive pass.
Yeah, he's dead on the money.
The passes he's throwing, I think, will be kind of hard to intercept because they're getting there awful quick.
That's right, and we haven't come close to picking one off either. So his confidence factor has got to be really high. They're bunching it in now. Look like a little bit moving on the offensive line, but nothing called. They go to
Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton, he couldn't find where he run. He was running. Billy go around in circle.
He had nowhere to go.
Number 55.
By the way, I'm not a singer either.
On the stop.
As you all know by now.
A fourth down, 10 yards to go for the Tigers.
Well, that was a good play, good series of downs there. London held them real good. They only picked up about 15 yards on that series. So
that was our best defensive series to date.
You're right.
33, Fred Lester is deep for the Red Raiders.
High
beautiful
punt.
Kick.
Beautiful. Oh, and he reverses his field. Sean Kahn goes back to the right, and he's brought down.
Now, I'll tell you a little something. If that would have been Lester, with his speed, he would have outran a bunch of people.
He could have turned the corner on.
But Circleville did have good coverage.
Very good.
The defensive people stayed in their lanes, and they contained the outside, so it kept Sean from breaking that open for a big gain.
He had some good hang time on that punt and enabled him to get down there to do that.
Punt looked like a pass.
That's what the Tobin was doing last week on the kickoffs.
Yeah.
The kickoffs were so high, it enabled us to give us all kinds of time to get down there. Sam's right back, running over people.
This Sims is having a good night tonight. I know he's got at least probably 50 or 60 yards right now.
What scares me about this London team, if they're clicking on all cylinders, you virtually could have 5 backs with over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah. It didn't seem like it last night, or last week, but they ended up with over 400 yards per capita for all the running backs.
And there's just so many people running in and out, rushing 400 yards a game. And it wouldn't surprise me when this team gets to click and they'll average over 500 yards a game rushing, if not more. There's the block. There's the run. He's got one man to beat, and he runs into his own player, breaks the tackle. It's going to be touchdown!
Fred Lester.
Touchdown is scored by number 33.
He broke 3 tackles and ran over people like he owned the place. That was a super run by Fred Lester. We just said that just a little while ago, that if Fred gets to step on somebody, he's going to beat him up.
He blew right past him, broke 3 tackles, had one man to beat. The guy drug him down, but the ref said he was in. He was in.
Yeah, so he's tough. That opened up the game a little bit. We got a little bit of cushion here. Now we want the whole damn kick this extra point and make it count. Tobin's a straight-on kicker, too. He's not a soccer-style kicker. Bad snap.
Kick.
Look at that ball.
No,
and it's no good.
The point after attempt
From here, it looked like we're right through the middle.
With 3:30 remaining in the third quarter.
It must have went 40 yards.
I got fooled so many times last year. That's why I stopped calling until I see the official decision.
Yeah. Well, in London, we're a lot closer. And we have probably a little bit better angle in London. Where here, we're quite a ways from the field.
Yeah.
They got a heck of a facility down here, too. I was told they come down here 2 years ago, and they didn't have nothing compared to what they got now. A new all-weather track.
Yeah, it's a beautiful track around the
beautiful
facility.
Stadium here. Said somebody donated them $100,000 to build a lot of this stuff, to build the track. That's what I've been told. I don't know how much truth's in that.
Penalty flag on the play.
We're going to get a kick again.
And once again, the Circleville coach is hot.
Where's he at? Yeah, he's on him. Wonder what the penalty was. That was awful late to call that. I mean, they were lined up to kick off, and now they're coming back to try the extra point again. Circleville coach going to keep on. He's going to get kicked out of here.
The preliminary signal appears to be illegal participation by the Tigers on the point after. This will allow London a second opportunity.
What constitutes an illegal participation? Do you know?
Oh, oh, wow.
Well, we got another second chance at this. If we get a good snap here, we'll get the kickoff through.
That one was good. Now they're the fake. The 2-point conversion. He's making a beeline for the corner, and he got it.
He's in.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it. That was calm, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. The holder.
Yeah.
The score with 3:30 remaining.
That was a pretty slick move there. Now they've got to score and run a 2-point conversion to
They've
tie
got
it
to
up.
do it.
So
we got an update on number 10.
Go ahead.
Number 10.
Number 10 for London.
Circleville.
Nate Walker.
Nate Walker, number 10, who's one of their big players. He's on the sideline, and it looked like his ankle's okay because it looked like he just ran the 100 in about 10 seconds. He wants to get back in bad.
Warming up, huh?
He's ready.
Yeah, I'd say he's ready from what I'm seeing. That's what I like about the South. Well, I want to see a good ball game. I want to win, but I just don't want to kill people that bad. Am I lying?
Yeah. You want to see a good game until we play West Jeff. Then you want to kill them.
Hamilton is deep for the Tigers.
Well, London's set to kick off. Let's see if we can get one of these good kicks he was doing like last week.
There we go.
Not bad.
Not bad. There we go. Much better kick. And they give a reverse. And he's got running room. He could go all the way. Brought down from behind
by DJ Jackson.
DJ Jackson, number 34. Touchdown, saving tackle.
We've seen a little bit of everything in this game tonight.
Yep. He had one man to beat and a blocker in front of him, but DJ came up from behind him to make the touchdown, saving tackle.
Yeah, it was executed perfect. And we're back with Circleville on the 50-yard line.
I like this Circleville team. You do what you have to do to win a ball game.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. A win's a win.
Coach ain't afraid to try a little razzle-dazzle either.
No, he's not. Here we come with the rush. He's looking to throw. There's the sack.
We finally got a sack on him.
The ball carrier.
That's first sack tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Josh Larkin.
I think they kind of shocked him.
There is a loss of approximately 7
Big
yards.
Josh on that sack. He got in there quick. He didn't even give him time to set up to throw it.
The ball is on the Circleville 43-yard line.
2nd and 16.
That's why I like the quick scores. You get on the board quick, and it kind of puts something in your mind, like a sense of urgency, like well, you got to answer right back too.
Well,
and that's when you get a chance to make the big defensive play. And there they come again. There you go.
I got a feeling some of these guys get a little gun shy on those receivers. They've been getting hit pretty hard. I've seen at least 3 or 4 perfect passes that have been dropped by Circleville receivers.
That's true. It's kind of a shame for the quarterback because he's been on the money.
He's been on the money.
I think we've seen him miss. He's missed with one long pass tonight, and it wasn't by much.
You're right. So now we got a 3rd and 16 on their own 43-yard line. London holds here. Pick him up. Hey, go ahead and hang on.
They got him with another sack.
On the quarterback keeper, number 36, Josh Larkins on the stop.
Sack number 2 there. London starting to be contagious now. 4th and 19, they're going to have to punt.
On the Circleville 41
Like we said, London's been a second half team so far, and they're starting to show their second half superiority.
That's their tradition right there.
Was that heavy superiority?
They show it game after game.
They're going for the return.
Kick, and we got the return set up.
Now these kind can go a long way. A lot of times when you have a mix-up on the return,
they overrun it.
Yeah, they go a long way. Now we got out of it with the ball.
Was the
Guess I might switch sides on you.
Penalty flag of the play.
And if you move up here where the mic's in front of me instead of behind me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. You all right? Of course, the people out there probably don't want to hear me anyway, but too bad, you're going to have to listen, folks.
$238 this evening.
Watch the wires.
Is Judy Blair of Circleville. Congratulations, and again, thanks to all those who participated.
I'm looking for another quick score here.
That would make it nice. We're looking at a 15-7 ball game. London leading, 1:25 left in the third quarter. London on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Now they're moving the ball back.
They just called a clip against London on the play. That's going to be 15 yards.
The Red Raiders up to their own.
It's easy to get a clip when you get a bobbled ball like that. And you guys are setting up to make the run, you know, to set up to make the run back, and all of a sudden they're looking around, there's no runner behind them. Well, we got to go knock somebody down, and coach going to take us out of the game.
We do have an emergency announcement with Mr. John Rittenhouse. Please report to the gate.
And here we go with who is this?
That's Sims.
Mr. John Rittenhouse. Please report to the gate.
Sims is running outside, inside, around the side. He's just going nuts tonight. We'll have to call this Sims night.
He only got 2 carries in the last game for short games. This game, he has to have at least 70 yards.
You would think so.
The ball is on the
about 6 carries. He's averaging at least 10 yards a carry this game.
Well, I think maybe the size factor might be coming into play too, because London just outsizes them quite a bit.
Good block.
Give him a step.
He's got running room. He can go.
And jumped over a tackle. He's going. He's moving.
That whole play was all set up by blocking. It let him get into the secondary and make the moves he can make.
Once he got in the secondary, he's all on his own. He's jumping people, and
and when you watch this, when you hear the crunch on that play, it was the block by Sims.
If the track coach is watching out, he might have him hurdling this year. Now we got DJ lining up his tailback now. I'm looking for him. No, he didn't. Sims once again, and he just shoving people all over the field.
Number 44, Scott Sims on the carry.
If I'm not mistaken, he might be bigger as a fullback, bigger than anybody they have on their team.
On the stop.
He probably is.
There is a gain of about 7 yards.
I think he lost some weight because they had him working out so much during the summer. He went up, what I was told, he lost about 10 or 15 pounds. He may have picked it back up since he came back here, since he came back after the camps this summer.
He's a big guy. And now we go into the famous fourth quarter.
That is the end of the third quarter.
Very quick quarter.
That quarter got by that real quick. That was a quick quarter. We'll get home early tonight. I guess down here we don't have all that equipment to pack up. We'll get out of here. Well, I'll analyze that third quarter, if you will.
I'll tell you, London came out, and just like I thought they would do, they came out and took control again. And the way they mounted their drive, it got stalled, but they got the ball back and then broke the big one. And that's what I like to see them do, break the big play. And then later in the game, the fourth quarter, in the third quarter, the fourth quarter, you mount the drive, milk the clock, and just as we've seen, the third quarter is over already.
Yeah, and another thing, like we said earlier in the game, you made a mention that home field advantage. Well, it seemed like the home field advantage has worked in our favor tonight because the penalties has really put a damper on Circleville's game. Their coach, I think he'd come pretty close to being thrown out of the game.
Real close. And in fact, if he was on the road, he might have been thrown out.
Very possible. We got a beautiful night out here. Fog's starting to set in. We get too much of that, we won't be able to pass the ball. Oh, Lord, and I got to ride home with Carl, and Carl can't see anyway.
I heard Carl was blind in one eye and the other one's glass.
I think our cameraman has messed up. We don't have a monitor with us to tell. Normally we have a monitor. We're back live.
And we're looking to pass. He eludes one tackler. Now he's looking to run. He turns the corner.
And he picks up about 15 yards.
That was an excellent run.
Yeah,
that was an excellent run.
And the way he was able to tiptoe down that sideline, this artist he's turned out to be the quarterback we expected him to be.
Number 50, Mike Keaton.
He seems very sure of himself. He's growing into position very well.
Sure is.
10 yards to go for the Red Raiders.
See, last year, I just hope everything goes well. This year he got ineligible last part of the season. And I think that might have really been part of what hurt us when we went into the playoffs. DJ up the middle again. He picks up about 2 yards. DJ is coming into his own right tonight. He, like I say, I've got a feeling they're not running Harris because of his ankle. But I did see him in the game on defense once or twice. So evidently the coach is just doing the right thing to try to keep that injury down.
When that kid hits his senior year, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes on to be a 2,000-yard rusher in the season and goes on to break quite a few records here.
He very well could. Because they got some good kids coming up with him. Here we go.
Up in the provide to Lester. He gets over the right side, breaks another tackle.
And that's Jackson, isn't it?
Number 33.
Oh, you're right. Lester. We're playing off a closest sideline. He didn't have anywhere to run.
10, Nate Walker on the stop.
I tell you what, Lester has improved tremendously over last year.
A gain of about 7 yards, brings up a third down, 1 yard to go.
A bat just flew by
The
us.
ball is on the Circleville 17-yard line.
London's slowly moving down the field. We get a score here, and you know, a lot of teams get behind like that, they give up. This team, this Circleville team, has not given up yet. They're definitely still in this game.
I don't know, Gary. London's mounting the drive and starting to really take control of this ball game. And I thought I just seen a vulture flying by on this side.
Number 44.
They tried the middle there. DJ tried up the middle, and I think he was stopped at the scrimmage, at the line of scrimmage.
Stopped by the middle of the Circleville line.
We're in 4-down range right now.
It's 4th and 1.
There is an official timeout for measurement.
Oh, they're going to measure. Was that 4th and 1? They move the clock so fast, and we can't really see it from where we're at. They have the same problem in London. Up in that little corner in the booth we're at, we can't even see half the game unless they hang out the window.
And the yard marker still reads third
Stretch
down.
that chain. Looks like a first down.
First down.
The game of inches.
Give it to the old DJ, and he'll give you a first down. You know, a lot of your great players' first names start with initials.
Yeah.
DJ, OJ. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We won't touch that. JC Caroline. You probably don't remember him.
I heard he can still cut and run, though.
You better shut up.
Fumble! Circleville recovers.
The ball is covered by the Tigers.
Ours is crawling, trying to get to the ball, and he just couldn't seem to get to it.
They had a first down inside the 20-yard line. And he fumbled the snap coming out. He was rolling out and just dropped the ball. Nobody touched it, he just dropped it.
Yeah.
First down, 10 yards.
Well, I think when he dropped it, it looked like he was faking a handoff, and whoever he was faking the handoff looked like they might have touched the ball. Now it's time for the defense to pick up and take over. We can step down here if we want.
Looking to pass, incomplete.
That pass is working really well in the first 2 quarters. But late in the first quarter, the ball's there most of the time. That wasn't quite on the money at every time, but it was close.
Gary, with 9:50 to play, that 2-point conversion could loom awful big. Yeah, could loom awful big in this ball game.
Yeah, because that little fumble there, that could picked up their momentum too.
And they can milk a clock.
And there's a lot of time left in this game.
And we're blitzing on the play, right back up the middle.
Number 11, Nate Hammond is the ball carrier.
Nate Hammond close to a first down.
Number 44, DJ Jackson on the stop.
DJ's getting a good game in tonight.
Both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball.
Third down, 2 yards to go.
Got this Circleville band. They got a big band. I noticed at halftime. They sound good, too.
On the Circleville 36-yard line.
They have a pretty good crowd on hand, too, and as the London Faithfuls on the visitor side.
Uh-oh. Hamilton on the loose.
There he goes.
Billy Hamilton on the
Picks up the
carry.
first down.
I think we saw another 1,000-yard rusher last week, and I think we're watching another 1,000-yard rusher this week, too.
He runs like that all the time. I think they got a possible 1,000-yard rusher.
He is definitely the key man in their offense.
You got that right. Yeah, they're on the 38, 39-yard line now, 1st and 10.
And they're driving.
We're going to shut them down here.
Little reverse to the man that was injured earlier. And he had one man to beat.
John Collins comes up with the game-saving tackle.
Number 10 is Nate Walker on the carry.
Nate Walker just went out of the game with an injury.
Yeah. He's the kid you said looked like he was running 110 on the sideline. He comes out and tries to run. He probably down to 40 in about 3 then.
The ball is on the London 37-yard
He come back in the
line.
game with a vengeance there, man.
The tension starting to mount on both sides. You can feel it. It's going to come right down to it.
Yeah, it looks like it. But there's still an awful lot of time left. You got 8 minutes, almost 8.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. London up 15-7.
They send the man in motion. Guess who?
I got to say they mix up their plays very, very well. They'll shoot at you inside, and then they'll throw maybe a quick pass and sweep around the outside. But they got a really good, whoever's calling the plays for them is doing a good job.
2nd down, 11 yards to go. The ball on the 38-yard line.
They definitely mix it up. They're on London's 38-yard line, and they do a tremendous job of it. Even if they line up in the pass formation, you never know what's coming. That's right here. They go over the left side for another 1st down.
And that woke the crowd up. It's weird how a game can change around so quick.
Oh, so
London had the ball on the 20 and we fumbled. Now they're down within a few yards of the 20 and looking to score.
They seem to have control of the whole second half to this point, till the fumble happened. And they gave Circleville new life.
Ball is on the Red Raider 24-yard line.
Because I believe a score right down there would have pretty much, it could have put the game away.
With the exception of some big plays, they've controlled the game. He's supposed to be down. He won't want to go down.
Number 11, Nate Hammond on
That Nate Hammond just don't want to go down.
85.
They had at least 4 people had a hold of him.
Yeah, they did. He broke about 3 or 4 tackles in that play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
London defense is going to have to start producing. Last week they gave up 100 yards. This week they definitely gave up over 100 yards.
You got that right.
And I don't remember a back running for over 100 yards against him last year, period.
That little sideline pass.
Oh!
Hang on to it.
Ain't that a shame?
Little quick flare-out pass.
Hammonds pass was intended for number 2.
I don't know if that's the right terminology, but that's what I call it.
Yeah, it was quick out to the left side. Had him there, in and out of his hands. And he had running room.
Whenever I have to work with you, I deal with the terminology that goes back into the 50s because I'm not quite up on all these new terms they got.
Hey, it all means the same thing.
Well, we got a 3rd and 10 on the London's 24-yard line. And it was diagnosed perfectly.
Number 10, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker goes nowhere, and that was a big loss.
Tackled by number 81.
Number 81, Drew Dwyer.
Drew's had a couple good tackles tonight.
Yeah, I like that name, Drew
There's a
Dwyer.
loss of about 8 yards on the play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, we got another situation, 4th and 18. So
Here we go. They've got to go for it.
The ball is on
Now
the
we got a hold.
30-yard line.
5:55 left in the 4th quarter, and the clock's still running. 4th and 18 on the 30-yard line.
Clock seems to be ticking awful fast, I tell you.
They can't tick fast enough for me. And they're going to get him.
They got him.
And another sack. Cost them another 10 yards. And London takes over.
They take over with great field position too, Gary.
They rose to the occasion on that one, Martin.
And that's what they finally reverted back to what they did last year. It would come right down to it. That defense always made the big play.
You got that right. Tonight they've rose to the occasion, made the big play. Now we need to come, hold the ball, walk on down the field, keep getting first down, score if we can, but run some time off his clock in the process.
This team can easily run 5 minutes and 33 seconds off a clock.
It's got to be error-free. That's probably Sims. I couldn't see who it is, but it looked like a cloud of dust.
Yeah, 5 yards and a cloud of dust. Scott Sims.
He'd have probably fit right in with Woody Hayes' program.
Number 53, Steve Charteris. Number 54, David.
Tonight it's probably 5 yards in a cloud of mud.
There is a gain of about 5 yards. Second down, 5 yards to go.
The way this kid can play ball, he might fit the John Cooper's program at Ohio State. I would definitely give this kid a look.
We're down in 5 minutes now. 2nd and 6. London's ball. And here we go. DJ.
There he goes.
He can go all the way.
He's got one man to beat.
He's going to do it.
One man to beat. Touchdown. They gave up on him. See ya.
DJ. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
55 yards for the touchdown.
I told you that's the man to watch for.
I believe he got over 100 yards.
Hey, that should have took it up. I think he was the leading scorer last week.
Yep.
Leading ground gainer. I can't even talk, man. Leading ground gainer.
The way London can make the big plays, they can take you out. You can be in it until London can take you right back out so fast.
I wonder if the coach saw the tape that we've made and heard us talking about how good we thought the DJ should be. Because he sure is in there now.
That one was good, and the ball's still going.
Yeah, they pick it up in Pickaway County. Wherever that's at. That kind of broke it open there. We got 4:47 left, and London's up 22-7.
They're going to need big plays here to get back. They need a quick score to get back in the game.
Yeah, a real quick score. I think it's London's game now. I think we can just about safely say that we should have this game. We got to watch that home field advantage, Joe.
I see you, guy. One more defensive stand and we got it all wrapped up.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we was down on a 20, and we should have scored then. So I think what the coach really wanted to do, he wanted to make it more exciting. He wanted to make it look like, well, we'll just take it from their 20 and go on in. So, you know.
To receive the catch for the Tigers, number 2,
big 55-yard run.
Something I'm going to have to remind the coaches, no matter where you take it in from, it's still only 6 points. You know what I'm saying?
Don't scare us like that.
He gave the fans what they wanted to see.
An exciting game it was. Well, it's not over yet. You never know. Special teams can play a big role right here.
A really good kick this time because everybody's got their confidence up. These guys are ready to tear up something now.
A quick score and they're right back in it.
Squib kick. Onside kick and almost
it's on the ground.
I don't know if I'd have did that.
The kickoff is recovered by number 55.
I think they were scared of the big return. Again, just like last year. Fear of special teams producing.
Yeah,
last year played a big role
because that end around they did earlier in the game.
And they do have big playmakers on the team. And last year, and it was lack of trust in the special teams to produce, caused them to squib every kick and even punt the punts out of bounds.
That means he's putting a lot of confidence in the defense, and so far they've rose to the occasion.
They've only given up 7 points. They gave up 7 points last week.
Last week, yeah. It's a big pile up on the left side of the line.
There was 6 Red Raiders there to make the tackle.
We got too many men on the field then because I counted 7 over on the other side. You're cheating, Martin.
The ball carrier of the Tigers, number 36, Kyle Salyers.
Kyle Salyers carried that ball for a gain of about 2.
Okay, I was wrong. Sims is so big, he looks like 2 people.
There is a gain of about 2 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go. The ball on the Tiger 40-yard line.
Josh Rogers made the stop on that last play. Quarterback rolls out, little short flare out pass. It's caught by Hamilton. He has nowhere to go.
Pass is complete to number 2.
I think they got 3 DBs back, and they're making sure nobody breaks a big one.
Jackson on the stop. It is a Tiger first down. First down, 10 yards to go. The ball is now spotted.
I wouldn't be surprised to see London pin their ears back and just send somebody on one of these plays, because even they throw it underneath the defense, they still could break a big play, because, I mean, they got big playmakers on this ball club.
They really do, especially that Hamilton. You give him a couple steps, he's going to take 10, 15, 20 yards. We're down to 3:17 in the game. London up once again, 22-7. And we got a flag on the play.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
I'm kind of surprised to see them not hurrying up, getting on the ball, needing 2 scores.
Well, Martin, we're down to 3:11. You want to give me a quick analyzation? Was that the right word? Of what's going on in the fourth quarter? I can mess up some words, man.
When they came out in the second half, they took control. They were driving to end the game earlier in the fourth quarter, and a fumble kind of hampered that, and then Circleville mounted the drive of their own. But this London defense, as they've done time and time again, rose to the occasion, as they did last week and as they're doing this week. They rose to the occasion, and now Circleville's fighting, trying to get back in the game, and they really need a quick score.
They set up a little short flare-out pass, and it's good.
There's the big play.
And I'm going to tell you what, I love that play.
That play is dangerous.
I love that play.
We got burned on it a couple of years ago in the playoffs. Right before halftime, we got burned on it.
I got to give them credit. They haven't given up yet. Still almost 3 minutes left in the game.
Ankrum, who laterals to Hamilton. Number 32, Mike.
I've always wanted to see us run that play with Lester getting the ball on the lateral.
Would be beautiful.
Oh, man.
Red Raider, 19-yard line.
And they're looking for the quick score. There's the pass.
Hamilton has the ball. He's down to about
Hamilton on the reception.
15-yard line. First and 10 on the...
Number 44, DJ Jackson on the stop.
We're getting down to 2 minutes to play.
DJ in there once again on the tackle.
4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go.
Second down and 6, and the ball's on the 15-yard line. So they're looking to score. 2:11 left in the game. Now we need a big play here.
Oh, they got a hand on him, but he broke the tackle.
Let's tighten it up. I don't believe he got a first down out of it.
No, I don't believe he did, but he did get out. No, he didn't get out of bounds.
Number 32,
still
Mike
moving.
Harris on the stop.
I see Mike Harris in the game.
Play brings up a third down, 3 yards to go.
He hasn't seen nothing on the offensive side, but he's been playing. He's been in there on defense.
The ball is spotted on the 11-yard line.
We got to remember to pick a player of the game this game.
Right now, I'd almost have to go with DJ.
Yep, I agree, 100%.
But then you got to look at Sims too, and they're going to score. They're right.
Close.
Billy Hamilton on the carry.
We got a minute and 20 seconds left, and I believe they're on about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, or if not close, they're close.
The play brings up a first down, goal to go. The ball is spotted
22-7. I know he's talking about picking up a player of the game. And I don't know. Sims has done a tremendous job too. So we almost might have to have co-players.
That's true.
On the 1-yard line.
The 1-yard line. Now it calls for a big stop. Quarterback sneak probably.
There you go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Circleville.
That 2 points still looms big.
Yes, it does.
About a minute and 8 seconds left to go. And
they got to go for it too, sooner or later. Will they do it here or will they do it later?
22-13.
Right now, I would kick it.
2 points might be the big difference.
This formation right here is the formation
For the point
that
after
you
attempt.
see. If you don't know how to line up against it, you can get burnt bad.
Now they're going to make them think about it.
Timeout, London.
Give them a little time to think about it. Well, Mark, we're down to 1 minute, 8 seconds. And Circleville's just scored. Brings the score up to 22-13. I got a feeling they was going to pull some razzle-dazzle there to go for that 2 points, and quickly London called timeout.
I think it would be crazy to do it right now. You need to go ahead and kick your extra point. They seem to have a pretty good kicker. You kick the extra point, and then when you get the ball back, you score again. Then you bring it down to 1 play. Let's score it now. You score for 2 now. You don't get it. It's over. It's done.
Well, it's been nice working with you.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, Gary.
I hope I don't have to do it again. I'm just kidding. Be sure and bring your partner with you at the next home game.
Yep.
I don't know where we are next week. I think we might be at Johnson Alder. And if we are, we'll try to do that one too if we can get you there.
Darby Calhoun is yet to make his appearance here.
And he's missed.
Especially last week.
You got that right.
And they're setting the kick. The kick's up and
almost blocked.
No good.
No good.
That'll do it.
So that ought to give us a win there right there. If they score again, they can't catch up.
London 22.
It looked like it was blocked.
13.
Yeah, it did, but the hold looked kind of bad.
You know, even the way things are going, London, it seems like maybe it's me, but it seems like the fans don't seem to be into it.
No,
like
not at all.
Were last year, so far. And I think this could be a better team than we had last year.
In fact, Gary, I believe it is. I think it is too. They just keep improving every year.
And we got a lot of young kids coming up from the lower ranks. I got a grandson who's just playing junior high this year. He just went in 7th grade. He's 5'8", 205 pounds, with a size 13 shoe, and runs a 40 and 5'1". And he doesn't like the game. He's just running over people like they aren't there.
He's Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he definitely is. If he grows into those feet, he's ought to be about 6'6". But like I say, he doesn't like the game. And this is something that London's been looking forward to, is people like that. They've got a lot of good kids in the lower grades.
Anchor prepares to kick off.
Well, it definitely showed this program has really grown in the last 5 years. The onside kick.
And we was able to cover. Good field position. We were on about 50.
You notice right there, London had the good hands people in.
Yeah.
They had all their receivers, their running backs.
They had the all-state crew up there.
On the recovery.
In good hands.
On the 52-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go for London on their own 49-yard line.
And they're going to run it out.
And we still got a minute. I thought we had less than a minute just a minute ago. Oh, what did I just say?
You know how these games are. The last 2 minutes takes about an hour.
It really does. We're in better time than we was at home last week.
They set up in the Pro I. They go up.
And
there it is. That Sims?
No, that's number 30. Who is that?
Number 30, Andy Roderball.
Andy Roderball.
I haven't seen him in here.
On the stop.
We got another
It is
runner.
a Red Raider first down.
Very good run. They're just going to give it right, more than likely, right back up the middle just to.
Well, we're looking at 25 seconds. Clock's still running. London's going to come away with a win.
The coach
gives them 2 wins for the season.
The coaches are not happy. They say it seemed like an ugly win, but
a win is a win.
A win's a win, ugly or not.
We go back to the drawing board and tighten it up.
I'd rather win ugly than lose ugly. I tell you.
You got that right.
Timeout, Circleville. Tiger fans, a reminder as you are exiting the
and you've also got to remember that we're still with 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids out there, and they're not going to be perfect. You know, the pros make mistakes, college kids make mistakes, and it is early in the season. So
Bleachers
gonna take a little time to gel.
It seems like London this year has gotten into a mode where they play as good as their competition.
Yeah.
When this team reaches their peak, and maybe it's good they're not peaking now, if they peak at the right time at the end of the season.
That's right.
Almost last year they kind of peaked a little bit too soon.
Yeah, and it seemed like everybody was gunning for them and ready.
Yeah.
They you know, like you said, they just peaked too soon.
You peak at the right time in any playoff situation, you can make a definite run for the title.
Yeah, make a run for the border. We got 9 seconds left in the game. I imagine London will just take the snap and kneel down with the ball.
Sit on it. No injuries. And they blow the whistle. There's the snap. Oh, he's
gonna get tucked
passing.
behind.
He's looking to throw deep. He's got a man out there. We got another touchdown.
Flag on it.
There is a touchdown, but there's also a penalty flag.
I think, who was that caught that pass? I can't see his number.
Number 80.
If it's 80, that would be Williamson.
John Wilson's
John
a Wilson. We might have to edit. We might have to edit this tape.
Yeah, I hope not. We had a couple of coaches from Circleville go by, and they were swearing at that last call.
Appears to be the initial call.
Offensive pass interference. We'll have to watch that on the tape and see how they got that.
I don't understand that call. The game's over. There's 9 seconds to play.
The game can't end on a penalty. Watch the water.
But I don't understand the call of London. Why?
I don't understand it either. I didn't know what you meant. I thought you didn't understand
Again,
the
it is
call.
possible to exit the bleachers at either end. If you choose to exit to the scoreboard end, there is an exit gate.
There's no reason to get more points.
No,
The game was won,
You may
but
also walk behind the bleachers themselves and
I don't know.
exit at one of the other
I'm
main
not the
gates.
coach, so he wanted to try something that maybe he hadn't seen for a while, and we couldn't lose anything by trying it, except a bunch of yards that we did just lost. So I figure they'll probably kneel down now and go ahead and end this.
The game could virtually be over. London has the lead. They snap the ball. The game can't end on a defensive penalty.
And I don't know what all this conference is about. They've already marked off the penalty. What
The
was
call
that
is
signal?
Offensive pass interference is the
on
call.
London.
And it very well could be, because at the angle that I thought it was going to be intercepted. Timeout, London.
And now we have a timeout.
And a
Dodmeyer.
reminder that the Circleville and London junior varsity squads will be
I
playing
got
tomorrow
something
morning.
that's not right. Dogmar's not too
at
happy
London
with
High
what
School.
he's seen out there.
Maybe Dodmeyer didn't make that call. Maybe the kids took it upon themselves.
Oh boy, if they did, somebody's in trouble. No, I don't think them kids are that brave.
We'll find out. This week we'll go talk to some players and
Let's
coaches
see.
and actually find out what did happen.
People can say what they want, but now if he's doing a discipline thing here, if that is what the case is, now's the time to do it. Don't
Yes.
wait until it's a couple days later and start raising Cain with him. You're going to start. If this is the situation, I don't really know what's going on out there. But Dodmar's given
Dodmeyer
officials the what for and what if.
Dodmeyer just said something to the other team. I don't think that was planned at all.
And that
really
ends the
don't.
game. And London goes out of here with a 22-13
That is the end
victory.
of tonight's.
Well, Gary, last 2 minutes took about an hour,
Yeah.
as
Red
usual.
Raiders
So we're going to
22.
wrap this up. London finally got the win, Martin, and I'm glad to be one more time to be with you.
I'm Martin.
Hopefully you have your partner back the next game.
Oh, yeah, we'll be together.
And we'll be looking for all you fans at the next game. I'm Gary McNeil.
I'm Martin King saying so long.
All right.